Sometimes I gotta just come, you know, pay my respects to where my roots are. You know, sometimes I just come here early morning. Sometimes my job brings me about here, and I just have to get away for a minute and spend just a moment with the people that brought about my existence. I know some of the sacrifices that they made, many of them. It's one of the most peaceful places in the world, in my opinion, is this little hill right here in Edmonson County. Man right there was born in Henry's Palace, Virginia, 1780. About the same time that the British invaded and took over Patrick Henry's governorship there, before the Continental Army was able to get it back. These men with these Confederate grave markers are all grandsons and great-grandsons of his. I kind of came here today to make this video because well, I guess you could say because the men that dot this hillside and all their descendants and all the people that are buried here, they were very, very patriotic people. They gave their lives for a cause. Many times they did, in several different generations. There's men buried here that fought nearly every war, and their blood runs in my veins, and my children will carry it on. But I want to talk to you today about the situation that we're in today. It's not like any other situation that we've ever been in before. But it's very possible that the same thing that all these men desired to do, we can do the same thing. And ultimately what that was is they just left. They agreed that the government that was existing could no longer serve them. It was no longer beneficial to them. Revolutions start on the defensive. It takes people saying, I will no longer be a part of the existing rule. And it's always been about Babylon. It's always been about trying to separate from control. Every single war has been about Jewish supremacy. And people trying to remove themselves from it, even when they didn't realize it. And here we are, 160 some years later, 200 and some years, 250 years later for the others. Is it possible in this late hour that we live? Is it possible to achieve what these people achieved? Honestly, I don't know if there's time. I really don't know if there's time. But I'll tell you what we can do as a people. We can remove ourselves. Jesus said, come out of her, my people. And that's a very clear call to remove ourselves spiritually, physically, and mentally as far away as we can from Babylon. And so many people are still holding to the de facto government, after everything that we've been shown, after everything that they've shown us that they're capable of doing, and people are still talking about voting. My suggestion is the same thing that Jesus told us in the book of Revelation. Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her plagues. There's a judgment coming. There's a terrible, terrible judgment of God coming to this nation for the wickedness that we've allowed. And my prayer is that God would not count me among those who are still clinging to Babylon. Don't be like Lot's wife and hold on to your patriotism because you think that the America that you grew up in still exists and can still be salvaged. It's not. The America that these people knew is gone. And what you live in is an abstraction. It's not even close to what these people believed America would become. And so it's time to remove ourselves. The only true option, viable option, that the founders gave us was secession. And they tried their best to take that opportunity away from us. But you can secede in your heart. It begins in the heart. We have got to go. We have got to get out. We've got to stop this. And the best way to stop it is to leave. I don't know how that works, but in my heart, I'm gone. If I was ever here. I woke up at an early age. The things that are happening now in the world are really not any surprise to me. Yeah, so let's remove ourselves. You say, how do you do that? Well, every possible way that you can. Every possible way you can. God bless you in your endeavors to do so.